Welcome to Last Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on the past week of Warframe by compiling all developer tweets, Reddit, and forum posts into one easy-to-consume video. So without further ado, let's go over these announcements and news from the 28th of July to the 3rd of August. Starting this week's catch-up episode off, Update 25.5 went live on PC with the Wukong Deluxe Skin Collection. You can pick the skin up by itself or the collection for Platinum in the in-game market. The collection comes with a Syandana and Whip skin. You can now also purchase the Glyph for the Deluxe skin as well as its in-action variant. They also added videos for Rhino in the ability screen and added a UI tab in the Riven reroll screen that displays all weapons that the selected Riven can be used on. 2 optimizations were also made in this update that improved handling of corrupt shader caches and that fixed a crash when processing a HUD buff icon. Color picker changes were also made that brought the screen into UI 3.0. The screen now displays 2 columns of palettes and the random button now chooses between multiple palettes rather than a single palette. They've also said any legacy colors can't be saved as favorites, and they've also added 5 new favorite slots. The ability to drag and move favorite colors in the grid, and they also added sounds to the favorites grid. For changes, you can now transfer to the operator while fishing and in the conservation mode. Upgrading a relic while in a Void Fisher Endless mission will now ask if you wish to equip the upgraded relic. Any summoned allied specters in a Nightmare mission will now have a reddish distorted glow to indicate that they have betrayed you. Your chosen UI theme is now applied to the Riven reroll screen. They've adjusted the holster position of warfans, polearms, scythes, and staffs on Zephyr Prime. They've adjusted holster positions of swords and shields on multiple warframes so it is attached and rotated correctly. They've adjusted the default holster position of the lens quiver so it sits closer to warframes' backs. And they have also adjusted the emblem offset on the Helminth Charger, Drakh pattern, and Underbrush pattern Kubrows to fix them disappearing completely. As for the fixes, from Revenant and Nightwave to the overall fixes, they are up on your screen. PC players also received Hotfix 25.5.1 that added ability videos for Trinity and made 2 optimizations alongside the following changes. The removal and replacement of a high-pitch ringing that came from Denial Burst's Flashbang ability, and the replacement was something less susceptible to fatigue. Other changes include possible item drops and rank stats are now directly indicated on the Relic and Arcane description text. They had also streamlined the purchase process for items that take different currencies, as well as disabling the gifting options for those items. For the fixes in that hotfix, they are up on your screen alongside the fixes in hotfix 25.5.2. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One users also had Update 25.4 released on their platforms. That includes the Quats Pistol, the Amphis Staff, the Galvanic Armor Bundle, Amphor Syandana, Amphix Kavat Armor, and the Amphat's Kubrow Armor. Outside of that collection, you can now purchase the Domestic Drone Bundle that includes 6 domestic drones for your orbiter, and the Shores in Decoration is also available, as well as a number of new Tenogen cosmetics that can be purchased. Those Tenogen cosmetics are the Rhino Ion Skin, Excalibur Ion Skin, Saren Blade of the Lotus, Revenant Immortuous Helmet, and the Nakana's Mithra Skin. DE also added the ability for operators to use ephemeras as well. For more information about the changes, fixes, and other content inside your update, you can read it on the forums. Links to it and everything else, just like usual, are mentioned in the description down below. Nintendo Switch users received Update 25.4 later in the week as well, but received more changes and improvements than Xbox One and PlayStation 4, with DE saying the following at the start of the patch notes. The big news is that we have included performance and stability improvements along with a fix for a memory leak that's been impacting the platform since launch. Technically speaking, there was an issue with multi-threading. Cloth and non-GPU particle systems were running on the game thread, which hindered performance. This is now fixed. We have also made significant strides in reducing memory usage, which should improve stability. We are committed to improvements, and there will be more to come. The aforementioned additions from the Xbox One and PS4 update went live as well for Nintendo Switch players, as well as a lot more Tenogen content, with Bundle 4, 6, and 19. All platforms also had a new tactical alert go live, that being Dog Days. This tactical alert is the summer event for Warframe, and DE has said it will return. Information about the tactical alert can be found in its own video on the channel, as well as its own forum post. Both are linked in the description if you do need the information before it ends on the 12th of August at 11 AM Eastern Time. DE also produced and released episode 5 of the Deconstructing podcast that week. for those that want to listen to it, and they also announced the winners of the frame-by-frame contest, with those winners being displayed up on your screen. It should also be mentioned DE had run a double credit weekend that ended on the 6th of August, just in case you missed it and you're wondering if they'll ever do one soon. Might have to wait a while though. I do apologize for the late upload of that notice. Lastly, there was one Reddit post that week to note, and that was from DE Rebecca just confirming that a previous Warframe concept by a community member would not be made into a Warframe and was only for a special occasion to show on primetime. Anyway, that does conclude this episode of Last Week in Warframe. If you found the video informative, make sure to leave a like. If you think I can improve upon the series in any way, shape, or form, make sure to leave a comment down below. If you want the channel glyph, there are 15 up on the screen per platform. Make sure to chuck them into the promo code section on the Warframe website. It is a single-use code system, so if someone has already used one of those codes, you won't be able to get the glyph by using that code. You'll have to wait for another video to be uploaded. If you missed out on the previous Last Week in Warframe, it is up on your screen. You can click the annotation and watch it for more information that came through that week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.